Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Casey here. I've finally, after talking about this for a year, gotten some equipment. And when I say I've gotten it, my very good assistant, Bridie, has got it actually. And we've set it all up in my room, in my office. So I'm going to try and start doing some YouTube videos, so actual like real ones, as opposed to sort of me talking on Loom and the recorded webinars that you may have seen for MBSPro. So we've got a U-Boot set up, like professional. You can see I'm looking right at the camera, staring into your soul. Just kidding. So the YouTube channel is going to be talking about things like general practice. I'm a GP, work in a rural area, so general practice, of course. And then on this side, MBSPro. You can see it right there. Being a side hustle kind of thing that I do. So it's like an AI scribe that helps with general practice. I say side hustle very lightly. It's actually like a huge undertaking. So we've got a big team. So the overarching theme of the channel is talking about general practice, AI, health tech. How can we make the system more efficient for our patients, for our clinicians? How can we ensure that we're providing really great care, but doing that just in the easiest way possible? I don't want to say easiest as if it's easy to be a GP. It's actually, like, I think really hard working in general practice. It's like a really great job, really satisfying, but it is actually quite hard in terms of the patients that you're seeing, the demographics that you see, the breadth of knowledge that you're expected to have. So we'll be talking about those things. I've got a few people lined up that I'm going to do some interviews with, so podcast type things. So accountants talking about like GST service fees, investment type people. I've done a couple of podcasts already that you've probably seen. So one with Dev Rega and one with Health Ed, and another one with Talking HealthTech, talking a little bit about the clinic. So those podcasts will be linked below, linked on my socials. But this one's going to be focusing on general practice, my practice, the way that's sort of running. Hopefully, I'll be providing some useful information. I find that if I provide information, people will comment and say, actually, I do it this way. And so by talking about these things, I actually get a lot of ideas and good advice from other people. So hoping we can spread that all around. So a bit of background about me. I'm a GP, rural GP, been working in Warwick, Queensland. So it's about 2 hours west of Brisbane. It is a town of about 15,000. I have a practice there that I own, so I've recently purchased that about a year ago. Fun fact about me and Warwick is Warwick's actually my hometown. I grew up there, went to primary school there, went to high school there, met my wife at high school. We've sort of been dating since we were like 12 or 13 or something like that. And all her family there, all my family there. So Christmas is kind of weird because everyone knows each other. Like, we're not related, but we know each other. And but it's homely. It's super homely. The medical practice, I was actually a med student there, and then a GP registrar there, and then a GP, as in a contractor, and then purchased it off one of the docs who was like a mentor to me that I sort of hung out with as a med student. So it's a real family practice, I suppose you would say. Very, very local, very rural. The practice is pretty big. It's about 30 odd docs, and we've got an allied health centre attached. So it's like 10 clinicians, like psychologists, OT, etc. We have registrars, we have contractors, we have skin doctors, we have every sort of GP interest, special interest that you can imagine. And it's a lot of fun. Like, I really like general practice. It's not the easiest job in the world, but it's a really satisfying job. And I think being a practice owner is like a lot of fun as well. So me and my wife run that. My wife's a GP as well. And when I say we, I mean it's mostly her that runs it, and I make YouTube videos. And then the side hustle, MBSPro, this side, boom, MBSPro. So it's like an AI suite of tools that's aimed at general practice, AI scribe, as well as AI receptionist, and an AI document sorter, which is kind of a weird thing, but it just helps put documentation into GP's inbox and patient files. So it's like a quicker way of sorting stuff out, saves a ton of admin time. But we'll talk about all that stuff later, so don't worry about that. But the AI scribe and the AI tools in general are really focused on general practice and what we can do to just really make general practice more efficient, easier, fun. Taking out the low value care and the care that sort of needs to be done, of course, but if we can automate it, even better. So that's a general overview of the channel. I'll put this up as like the welcome video so everyone can have a look at it. This is like my first sort of video like this, so you'll probably say, oh, you know, this video kind of sucks, but they will get better as we practice and everything gets better. Hoping to do a few interviews with people, like I mentioned, going to Digital Health Festival, Practice Owners Conference, you know, things like that, and do a few interviews and put them up on YouTube as well. So thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully this has been somewhat illuminating, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.